Understanding end-to-end encryption. End-to-end encryption, or E2EE, serves as a vital technology designed to safeguard our digital communications from prying eyes. By encrypting messages at the device level and ensuring they can only be decrypted by the recipient, E2EE promises a high level of privacy and security. This technology is widely used in popular messaging apps like WhatsApp and Signal, bolstering users' confidence in the confidentiality of their conversations. Despite its robust design, E2EE is not a panacea for all privacy concerns. Many users believe that once their messages are encrypted, they are impervious to interception or decoding. However, this is a common misconception. Various factors, from software vulnerabilities to legal pressures, can undermine the effectiveness of end-to-end encryption. Understanding the mechanisms of E2EE is crucial for recognizing its strengths and limitations. Encryption algorithms transform readable text into incomprehensible code during transmission, ideally visible only to sender and receiver. This process relies heavily on secure cryptographic keys, which, if compromised, can leave the door open for unauthorized access. This section has set the stage for a deeper exploration into the vulnerabilities that challenge the integrity of end-to-end encrypted messages. As we delve into these issues, it becomes clear that the digital world's promise of privacy is often more fragile than it appears.
Section 5. Infrastructure-level interception techniques. At the infrastructure level, several techniques can be used to intercept and potentially decrypt end-to-end encrypted messages. These methods exploit vulnerabilities not in the encryption itself, but in the underlying technology that supports internet communication. One such technique is SSL/TLS proxying, where a proxy server intercepts encrypted traffic by posing as the intended recipient. Deep Packet Inspection, or DPI, is another sophisticated method used by some internet service providers and governments. DPI involves analyzing all parts of the data packets that travel through a network, allowing for detailed inspection and filtering of internet traffic. While it can be used for legitimate purposes like network management, it also has the potential for surveillance and censorship. Infrastructure-level interception can also occur through the compromise of certificate authorities, or CAs. These authorities issue digital certificates that verify the legitimacy of websites and ensure secure connections. If attackers compromise a CA, they can issue fraudulent certificates, facilitating man-in-the-middle attacks on a large scale. Moreover, governments and large corporations often have the resources to implement these interception techniques at scale, raising significant privacy concerns. The use of such techniques can be hidden from the public and can be difficult to detect, making it a potent tool for mass surveillance. These interception methods highlight the need for constant vigilance and improvement in the security infrastructure that supports encrypted communications. As technology evolves, so too do the methods of interception, requiring ongoing efforts to safeguard privacy against these advanced threats.
Section 6. Legal instruments for accessing encrypted data. Governments around the world have various legal mechanisms at their disposal to access encrypted data, raising important questions about privacy and surveillance. In some jurisdictions, laws explicitly require technology companies to build backdoors into their encryption protocols, which can be used by law enforcement agencies to access user data. The United States, for example, employs legal requests such as subpoenas and warrants under laws like the Electronic Communications Privacy Act and the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act. These laws allow the government to compel companies to hand over user data, including encrypted messages, under specific circumstances. In other cases, governments use national security letters or gag orders that prevent companies from disclosing the existence of these requests. This lack of transparency can erode public trust, as users are unaware of the extent to which their communications are being monitored or intercepted. Moreover, international treaties and agreements can facilitate cross-border access to encrypted data, complicating the legal landscape. These agreements can force companies to navigate a complex web of legal obligations, potentially conflicting with the privacy protections expected by users. Understanding these legal frameworks is crucial for both users and companies as they navigate the challenges of maintaining privacy in an increasingly surveilled world. Advocacy for clearer laws and better oversight is essential to ensure that efforts to bolster security do not come at the expense of fundamental privacy rights.
Section 7. The international dimension of surveillance. Internet surveillance is not confined to any single nation. It is a global phenomenon that affects users worldwide. International coalitions such as the Five Eyes, Nine Eyes, and 14 Eyes alliances involve countries that share intelligence, including data obtained through surveillance. This cooperation can lead to the pooling of resources and sharing of intercepted data across borders, often without the explicit consent of the individuals being monitored. The global nature of the Internet means that data often crosses international borders even during routine communications. This exposes data to various jurisdictions, each with its own surveillance laws and practices. For instance, data routed through servers in a particular country can be subject to that country's surveillance mechanisms, regardless of the origin or intended destination of the data. Furthermore, the international market for surveillance technology, such as spyware, complicates the issue. Countries can purchase advanced surveillance tools from foreign corporations, enabling them to conduct espionage or monitor their citizens more effectively. This trade in surveillance technology raises ethical and legal questions about the responsibility of corporations in the proliferation of global surveillance. Given these complexities, international collaboration is essential to address the challenges posed by global internet surveillance. Efforts to create international standards for data protection and privacy are crucial to safeguarding the rights of individuals across different jurisdictions.
Section 8. The role of tech companies and user responsibility. Technology companies play a critical role in safeguarding digital privacy, but so do users. Companies must be transparent about their data practices and work diligently to secure their systems against intrusion. This includes regular audits, updates, and the deployment of advanced security measures to protect user data. However, users also have a responsibility to protect their own privacy. This involves being informed about the potential risks and taking proactive steps to secure their devices and data. Simple measures such as using strong, unique passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, and keeping software up to date can significantly enhance security. Moreover, users can advocate for better privacy protections by supporting organizations and legislation that aim to safeguard digital rights. Public pressure can influence companies and governments to adopt stronger privacy standards and more transparent practices. Both tech companies and users have roles to play in the ecosystem of digital privacy. By working together, they can create a more secure digital environment that respects and protects individual privacy.
Section 9. How to enhance digital privacy and security. Enhancing digital privacy and security requires a multifaceted approach that includes technical measures, user education, and legislative action. Technically, the adoption of more robust encryption methods and secure communication protocols can provide stronger defenses against interception and unauthorized access. Education is equally important. Users should be made aware of the potential risks and taught how to use technology responsibly. This includes understanding the importance of endpoint security, recognizing phishing attempts, and knowing how to configure privacy settings on various platforms. Legislatively, there is a need for laws that protect digital privacy while providing clear guidelines for lawful access to data. Such laws should ensure transparency and accountability from both government agencies and tech companies. They should also promote international cooperation to handle the global nature of internet communication and surveillance. By integrating these approaches, society can build a more secure digital landscape that upholds the privacy rights of individuals while accommodating legitimate security concerns.
Section 10. Conclusion. A call for vigilance and action. The promise of end-to-end encryption is a powerful one, offering the potential for secure, private communications. However, as we have seen, this promise is not without its vulnerabilities, whether through compromised endpoints, key management issues, or legal and infrastructural challenges. Awareness is the first step towards change. By understanding the complexities and vulnerabilities associated with encrypted communications, individuals and organizations can better protect themselves and advocate for stronger protections. Furthermore, the global nature of internet surveillance requires a coordinated response that includes robust privacy laws, international agreements, and a commitment to transparency from all stakeholders involved. Only through sustained vigilance and proactive action can we hope to secure our digital communications against the myriad threats they face. In conclusion, while the challenges are significant, the importance of securing our digital communications in an interconnected world cannot be overstated. It is up to each one of us as users, advocates and citizens to take the necessary steps to protect our digital privacy and to push for a future where our communications are truly secure and private.